Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 2. This might be the finale. I'm not sure yet. But I want to get a couple of things out. I want my large gunpowders, because I'm going to end up finding some gunpowder that I can make some shotgun shells with, and I want some shotgun shells. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to jog back this way, back to the room where we originally came into the labs. Now, I'm going to come back here regardless in a little bit, so I'm going to have to make 2 treks. I should have done this off camera, but it's an item that I completely forgot about, and I want it. And it's going to be handy for a section literally right through the door, like the required path, basically. So, yeah. But we're going to head back into the little mess hall area. Because there are 2 lockers that I forgot about. And I found them when I was playing on PC the other day. Because we are going to come back here anyway, but what is here is the regulator for the flamethrower, which basically makes it to where we don't burn through ammo, pun intended, so quickly. Once I am done with Leon's campaign, I am not going to do a full playthrough of Claire's because the A and B scenarios aren't different enough, I think, to warrant a full playthrough. And even Claire and Leon's scenarios aren't different enough, I think, to warrant a full playthrough. Not in the remake, anyway. So what I'm going to do for Claire's is I'm going to play... I've got my my PC RE2 is modded. I've got a couple of some costumes and a couple of little things. And I'm going to basically use that to show off the differences between Claire and Leon's. The cutscenes, her weapons, and things like that. As probably a bonus. I don't know if I'm going to do the 4th survivor and the ghost survivors and all of that stuff. I don't know if I feel like doing that. But, yeah. But we get to come into this room here, and I want the flamethrower. These boys. That boy up there is going to be a problem. There's my shotgun shells. 6 of them. These are the Ivies. You can see they have these, like, orange polyps all over their body. You can shoot them with a gun, and it will knock them down. The only way to kill an Ivy is to burn it to ash. Which this one has decided it wants to eat. There we go. You want to wait till their body turns black. Because if you just destroy the polyps, then they get back up after a little bit.
Dispensing solution now.
But we get the dispersal cartridge. And I'm not going to go to that room there on my... There's a room to my left that there's no point in me going in right now. There's going to be 2 Ivies, because there's that guy. Now, I could totally, like, bait the Ivies around and skip them, but there's some things in this room that are going to happen later, and I don't want them here for it. Burn in the fires of hell. For the royalty. Yes, well, the ant has fault program. That may or may not have been a Beast Wars reference. I think there's like 1 or 2 more Ivies in this room. And in all honesty, I might just go through and just torch them all. Okay. But on this lid is a series of, like, shapes. This code corresponds to a keypad in the room where we got the dispersal cartridge. And each one of those shapes represents the numbers on a keypad from 1 through 9 and 0. So 0 through 9, I guess. But it's 1 through 9, so, you know, starting from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 0 is in the center. So those shapes, like I said, they all correspond to a number. And our number was 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you gotta hit enter. And that will open up that... Is there anything in here besides red herbs? I think there's another ivy floating around, but I don't think I'll have to worry about him. But yeah, these two are not going to be getting back up. They are dead. That is the only way that I know of to kill ivies is with fire. Other than that, they get back up. We're going to take a jog off to the left and get our map. And some more... That was large gunpowder? Yes. How many shotgun shells do I've got? Okay, I've got 17. Was that 17? That was 7. No, how my gets 15? 17. Can't count. We cannot go through that door. But what we can do is come get some more shotgun shells. And the DNA trophy. Which we will take a look at that in a second, because that is important. Go ahead and combine those herbs. I want to take a nice leisurely stroll because there are 2 liquors that are going to come out of the fucking ceiling. And I actually don't want them alive. That one's being a dick. Perfectly fine with burning those shotgun shells because I don't want those liquors alive. I also really don't want you guys in here. Well, I don't want you, like, right in my face. Okay. So that's one problem solved. Another problem is that I'm hurt, and I don't want to use that green herb just yet. There's a Zombo on my right. We're going to ignore Zombo on my right, and we're going to run up the stairs. You fucker. I knew you were there, too. I'm actually really used to playing this on PC with a mouse, and it's so much easier to aim. Shotgun shells. I know what you're thinking. Well, why aren't you making Magnum ammo? Because I really don't need it. I have more than enough Magnum ammo. Because I'm not going to touch the Magnum. Somebody's note. Everybody's turned vegified. They keep coming back again and again. Burn them all. Burn them until their whole body is black as ash. There's no other way. That is telling you how to deal with the ivies, and we come in here, we get the signal modulator. Now what I'm going to do is open this door, and this leads back to this room. But we got the signal modulator, so we're going to make another trip back this way. Because we need the signal modulator for a couple of puzzles. Well, it's a couple of puzzles, but it's like a string of puzzles. It's all the same damn puzzle. I still got one flash grenade. Cool. Yeah, I've got more than enough Magnum ammo. There's no point in me making more. I think I'll still find some, but I really don't need more than, what, the 36 that I have? The 8 in the gun, the 8, and then the 10? That's not 36. How come I can't count today? No, I got 20, and then 8 in the gun, and 8 extra. Well, you... Where did you even... You dick. Alright, so this is what we need the signal modulator for. If you look at this thing, it says muff. So we examine the modulator, And you can see we have different frequencies we can set it to. We want to set it to muff, and then you just use the sticks to line up the wavelengths, and bam, when they're lined up, you got it set, you use it, and this will turn on the power in the area, and we'll get this, as well as Wayne Lee's note. Dear God, blood everywhere, what the hell's happening? They're dead, all dead. It was those men in black, USS, Headquarters Special Forces, but why? Isn't their job to protect us? White brains in a sea of red, this can't be happening. Dear God, why didn't everybody say I was a genius? A genius like me can't die in a place like this. I always got results, they're screwing me, well, maybe I'll screw them. I'll win the Nobel, I'm a hero, a genius, a god. I will not die, I will. So yeah, that dude's got a superiority complex going on, and we're going to leave him alone, and he can just hang out in that room for the rest of the game, because we will never need to come back here. Right? Nothing I need? No. We will never need to come back to this room. And now we will head back to that hallway where I got mauled by lickers. Because the whole reason we are doing this is to upgrade our ID wristband. So that we can go to the west area. Walk it off, Leon. You're fine. Just walk it off. Walk it off, buddy. Walk it off. This dude has the wristband that we need.
Jesus.
And
what happened here?
he is being held in place by a giant plant.
Shit!
Burn.
Oh, what the hell?
Thank you. Alright, now remember we picked up that Helix trophy. If you examine it, underneath it is another string of those weird shapes. So just like before, we go to this thing, and hold on, let me check it again. I just kind of glanced at it for a second. Ours... Okay, I think I got it. So ours should be 2... What was it? 076? Or was it 67? It was 67. Cool. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have that code written down. I have that one in the next puzzle solution written down. Because I always have to like look back and be like, okay, what is it? So yeah, I have those solutions written down. And I have the solution to this one written down because I don't like this puzzle. Simply because I just don't. Like, it's not like it's incredibly hard. I just don't. I don't know. It bothers me, I guess. But I'm going to do you guys a solid. And I'm just going to tell you the solution instead of me brute forcing it. I'm just going to tell you the solution to this next puzzle. For it, you need the dispersal cartridge, which we picked up in the last room. So basically, you put the dispersal cartridge in this machine,
Manual mode.
which there's a note relating to this behind me. I should have read it first, but we're going to go ahead and do it. We'll read the note, and I'll explain things. But anyway, you basically want to fill the liquid up to that glowing line by manipulating these 3 buttons. So, the first button you push is red, then green, then blue, then red, then green, then blue, then red, then green. Boom. There you go. I gave you the solution to that puzzle. And like I said, it's a super easy puzzle. I just got frustrated with it for my first few playthroughs and just wrote it down after I, like, figured it out. So yeah, that playthrough is the same for Leon, or that puzzle is the same for Leon and Claire. It is different on an A and B scenario. It's different for the B scenario, but here's the note. Herbicide synthesis. Plant 43 herbicide synthesis. Place an empty cartridge into the solution dispenser. Add the required amount of UMB number 21. Cool immediately. Plant 43 exhibits astounding growth. If something unfortunate were to occur, it may be hard to control in the event of an unforeseen incident. Manufacture the herbicide using the instructions above in order to minimize damage. So that is plant 43. That is plant 42's big brother. So this, actually, I guess plant 42 would still be the older brother, but this is like this dude a chonk compared to plant 42. So I guess we can say this is, technically I guess he'd be Tentacle Senpai's Kohai. He's Tentacle Kohai, but I guess he's Tentacle Senpai's senpai. Go away. I kind of like Tentacle Kohai though, I don't know why. But we have that signal modulator, which will allow us to... Sharon, what did I tell you, Sharon? No drinking at the office party, because you can't handle alcohol, Sharon. You have a problem. You're an alcoholic. I'm sorry, Sharon. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, look, you even got Wayne drunk. Wayne, I know you're okay. Wayne. Okay, I'm gonna turn my back. Don't do anything to me. So this one is... I fucking hear noises. This one is Murph. So just like before, go to the signal modulator, turn it to Murph, and just as before, you just line up the wavelengths. Bada bing. Bada boom. Power's back. Wayne. Okay, Wayne. Sharon, you'll be fine, Sharon. I'm sorry, Derek. I didn't like you. I'll take a quick jaunt into here to get me some ammo for my boomstick. Good old Paws fishing aid. Flamethrower fuel, awesome. Really wanted that. There's a typewriter, and there is an item box, as well as a combat knife. I am going to save it just to be on the safe side. Do I have anything I need to drop off? Not really. The gunpowder, but I'll just keep it with me. So this is just a save room. The room we actually want is this one. Which this resembles the room in the original RE2 where you would get the custom Magnum parts.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Wayne Lee's inbox. Sender Rick Mendoza. Subject, what's he up to? Can you believe that bastard Cartwright? Cool your jets, asshole. Well, I guess he is the boss for now. Anyway, have you seen my Helix anywhere? I put the secret on the bottom. Let me know if you find it. Byron Cartwright. Busy guy, huh? So you couldn't make our little meeting? Fine. Don't worry about the greenhouse inspection. Instead, I'll give you something real simple to do. Put together the budget estimate for the year after next and get it done tonight. Sender, Rick Mendoza. Are you alive? We're under attack. People are dead. The east area is cut off. We can't operate the bridge with the wristbands we have here. Where is that bastard Cartwright hiding? Rick Mendoza, please reply. Plan 43 is going wild. The greenhouse is hell. We need to send someone in there before it's too late. Wayne, how do we stop this thing? You have to help. Please reply. Mendoza, none. Do you remember Susie, the cheerleader? What a great gal. We were both into her. Of course, she wasn't into nerds. I still have to give you back those comics and games I borrowed, but you might have to wait a while. So, yeah. People are dead. Plant 43 murdered everybody. Maybe.
Who left the freezer open?
Hey, you're gonna get up and try to kill me. But I have this. Anything else in here that I like? I know the minute I do this damn puzzle, but anyway. Remember, we needed to cool the solution that we made. Well, we're gonna cool it. And you can skip this cutscene, but for the purposes of this LP, you're gonna watch this cutscene. I'm forcing you to. Look at all of that plot. That is a whole bottle of plot. Just a big old bottle of plot. We got the herbicide. Bottle of plot. If I remember correctly, you're not... Oh, I thought you got up. Okay. You can stay there. I'm fine with this. Alright, we got our bottle of plot. Let's go use it. Let's use the plot. That might be the name of the episode. Bottle of plot. That or Tentacle Kohai, I haven't decided. I'm kind of thinking bottle of plot. Oh, I forgot you were here. I knew another one showed up, but... Out of here. Out of here, Jeffrey.
What the?
Jeffrey? Jeffrey? Please turn to ash. I'd really like to not waste all of my flamer ammo. I just want you to... I just want you down. Because this is ultimately the quickest way back. Alright. Let us go and retrieve what we have come for.
Dispensing solution now.
That did the trick.
Let us go retrieve it, shall we?
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution.
Hey.
Damn it.
I really wish I had more flamethrower ammo. There's another one right there. As long as one of them is not dead. Of course not. Alright, we have the new ID wristband. And he's back! It was funny, No. My very first playthrough of this game. I'm taking the long way just so I can... I'm just gonna take the long way. My very first playthrough of this game, it made me laugh my ass off, because literally, you haven't seen Mr. X up to this point since the police station. And literally when I got to that part where I picked up that ID badge, I was like, man, I haven't seen Mr. X in a while. And the fucker burst through that window, and I'm just like, no, fuck this, I'm gone. But yeah, that shit made me laugh the first time. Yeah, I will just take the long way. I am fine with that. Hey! Out of here, Jeffrey. Wait, was that Jeffrey? Or were you... It doesn't... Oh, fuck. Hey. Hey! Okay. But we got our upgraded ID wristband, which means we can get into the west area, which is where the G-Virus is being held. And remember, we came down here to get the G-Virus for Ada, who is a FBI agent, so she claims. I don't like Ada, I don't trust her.
Hopefully the GCM is up here.
Still pretty sure the FBI doesn't issue, like, what is it? Was it? It would have been post-war Mauser pistols to, agents. So yeah. So we got another videotape. Han Granada. And this is the reason I kept this stupid thing in our inventory the whole time. It needs to be at OSS. There we go. And they said, let there be light. We no longer need this, so let's get rid of it. And we'll run around this room and hopefully gather up some goodies, because I'm pretty sure there are some, including William Birkin's inbox. Jane Doyle, suspending research on G. The Umbrella Corporation has decided to cease all research on G, which was ongoing at the Nest Underground Laboratory. All funding for this project has been cut, and Laboratory Director William Birkin has been removed from his post. Sender B.E. None. Thank you for your mail, Dr. Birkin. Top Brass has expressed an interest in this evolving bioweapon you mentioned. Excuse me, do not worry about costs. Our company is the most well-funded in the whole of the United States. Richard Kessler, congratulations. I heard the good news. G is almost ready. Strange you never thought to report to the research lab here at Umbrella HQ, but I suppose I can let that slide. Anyway, send over the data, would you? And don't worry, you've done good work on G, and we can take care of the rest. Jane Doyle, notice of admonishment. You are under suspicion of breaching your contract with Umbrella Corporation. It has become clear that you have claimed ownership of the G project and have been in unauthorized contact with the U.S. military. Please respond to the investigation committee summons within 24 hours. So, let's watch the videotape.
Got eyes on the G-virus.
Going in.
Dr. Birkin, you'll come along with us quietly.
You think I didn't know you were coming? This is my life's work. I'm not handing over anything.
We have our orders, Dr. Birkin. I'll ask you one more time. Stop! Hold your fire! What the fuck were you thinking? Our orders were to bring him in alive. We're in, sir. But we had a snafu. Target resisted. We had to take him out.
I'm surprised they didn't
Let's
capitalize.
correct, sir. Roger that. Just the samples, then. Let's move.
Well, now we know what happened to Birkin, but I'm surprised they didn't capitalize snafu. We'll make it all caps, because that's it's an acronym, I guess. It's military jargon for situation normal all fucked up. Oh, hey, I knew there was something around here. Hey, I can make boomstick ammo. Yay. So according to that email, for some reason Umbrella wanted Birkin to stop his research on G. He contacted the U.S. military, which is who that second email was from. It was from the government or the military one. And he was going to sell it to them, and then Umbrella found out about that, so they sent in the special forces to kill Birkin. Or, well, they said they were going to take him in alive. But they sent in, like, the big boys to take care of Birkin. Make more shoddy ammo. Never have enough ammo for the boomstick. I don't need this. Probably don't need the flamethrower anymore either. I'm going to take this red herb because I can. Research diary. Embryo growth observation. Subject 449. After the G embryo was implanted in the subject, we made a 50 centimeter incision from chest to abdomen and began our observations. With the help of the medical team, the subject's consciousness level was kept between 15 lucid GCS 10. I have no fucking idea what that means. I'm not a doctor. However, the subject's consciousness level deteriorated and further observation was deemed unnecessary. The subject was then disposed of. Breeding rate observation. Subject 501. The G virus was administered to subject 501. 501 mutated into G form and was introduced to a group of 30 test subjects. After 2 hours, 36 minutes, it was observed that all but one of the test subjects had been implanted with an embryo. All subjects were disposed of. One subject broke down during experimentation and took their own life. T-virus resistance experimentation. Subjects 628 and 639. We administered the G-virus to subject 628 who had shown slight resistance to the T-virus. The virus was then introduced to subject 639, with whom 628 had a close relationship. 628 showed some signs of resistance but had been implanted with an embryo after 24 minutes. T-virus resistance does nothing to stop the mental deterioration caused by the G-virus.
Huh. That was easy. All right.
So,
Now back to Ada.
these are some of the, like,
Attention. Unauthorized
Uh-oh.
removal of a level 4
yeah, this is some of the G tissue samples, basically. I'm going to save. Because, like I said, the way the G-virus works, I mentioned it in a previous episode, it doesn't spread like the T-virus does. You can't spread G through... Actually, I kind of misspoke the way I explained that last time. The T-virus spreads by either through, like, contact with something infected with it, and then you become infected with it, and you
self-destruct sequence will begin.
turn into a zombie, essentially. A zombie or any other kind of mutation, I guess. G-virus doesn't spread that way. It looks like you have to inject yourself with G in order to be infected with G. Speaking of G, we'll get back to that conversation in a minute.
He's mine. This has to end.
What the hell's going on?
Sorry, William. You left me no choice.
Called this thing William. Why?
It shouldn't have been like this. It's Umbrella's fault, this whole mess.
Your umbrella too. You're telling me you weren't involved in this?
Yes. But we never meant for this to happen.
Then tell me everything. Right from the start.
You don't get away that easily.
Good God, William. What have you done?
So you made this monster.
We made the G-virus, but we never intended this to
Spin it any way you want. You're still responsible. What are you doing?
We can't let him get away!
I got boss weapons.
All right.
I got boss fights.
Class A breach detected.
Okay, we need to heal,
Until target
and I need to run around and grab. Shit! Oh wow, this is gonna end real quick. Excuse me. Pardon me, sir. Leon is also just incredibly naive, and I think it's funny how naive he is in this. It just makes me laugh. Okay, handgun ammo. Hey, bud, how you doing? Can I shoot you in the thing? I want to shoot you in the thing. Why can I not shoot you in the thing? Please. I should have brought the Magnum simply because I could have ended this very quickly. I don't need it. I should say you don't need it. Okay, he's gonna do the thing. I think he's gonna do that. Gives me time to over here he will pick up things and just throw shit at you all fucking day long. Oh, please tell me there's another heal. I need a heal. I need some fun time juice. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna die. 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 You are dead. No shit. I knew that was gonna happen. I didn't come into this fight with any fucking healing items. I don't know why I didn't. Not like I don't have a save right before it, but... I should have brought the Magnum, which if worse comes to worse, I shouldn't need it. I usually don't use it in this part. But I also bring healing items.
Attention.
I'm gonna bring the Magnum. Fuck it. I've got the ammo to use it. Like, fuck it. I don't need all these knives, though. Like, at all. I also don't need that. No, put that away. I don't need it. Oh, I don't have full ammo for it. The gun doesn't have full ammo. Oh, well. There we go. Oh, it only holds 7. Fuck. That's right. Never mind. We'll get back to the G-Virus conversation. I didn't bring a fucking AIDS spray. If everything goes smoothly, I should need the AIDS sprays. And I want at least one more for later on. But I guess, so basically, you infect yourself with the G-Virus, then G, the monster, can't spread the G-Virus the same way the T-Virus is spread, through contact. Basically, what somebody infected with the G-Virus does, shit, fuck, is basically try to impregnate people with an embryo. And if that person's DNA matches G's, a child, for instance, I don't have... He's got one on his back I need to get to now. Please don't, sir. 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 Wow, I can't shoot. There we go. And he's turned the other way. I can't see the bigger eyeball. I can't. So once you pop the eyeballs around him, like on his chest and all that stuff, or on his leg and all that, a bigger one will pop out of his chest and you shoot it. Wow, I can't shoot. Like, I'm so used to playing this on, like, I'm gonna use that as my excuse. I can't fucking shoot though. Holy crap. But basically, you just repeat that process. Shit balls. And then this one opens up, and you go ham. Which I'm thinking one more round. Use that here and get shit. Which I'm gonna get trapped in this fucking corner. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and then after a certain point, you just shoot the one on his chest. I normally don't use the Magnum there, and I'm bummed that I had to. It ain't a big deal. It's just... I don't know. It bothers me. But we're going to run around the arena and gather up the rest of the items lying about. Which should be a little bit of ammo. I still have more than enough Magnum ammo for the end. Flamethrower fuel, that'll come in handy as well. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go through a couple of IVs. I wish I had more shotgun ammo. I don't know why I can't shoot, though. Holy crap, that was horrible. Hey, magnum bullets. Bunch of handgun ammo. That's not too bad. That'll come in handy. Gotta get everything. There's a flash grenade. But yeah, that is the G fight. But where was I going with that? So a person infected with G will not spread G the same way that the T virus is spread, through contact. Basically, G wants to impregnate people with embryos. God damn it.
Jesus. That looks bad.
Feels worse. Believe me.
Talk about what you said. I don't know how much I believe.
Just tell me you'll destroy that G sample.
No, it's evidence. It's going to the FBI.
You trust that bitch?
What's that supposed to mean?
She's not FBI. She's a mercenary. She's gonna sell it. The G virus is gonna go to the highest bidder.
That's bullshit.
I hope you're right. But if the G virus gets into the wrong hands,
I mean, Annette's right. Ada's not FBI, and the fact that Leon believed her just because she had a fucking badge makes me laugh. But anyway, they impregnate someone with an embryo. If that person is not a DNA match to them, like a child, the embryo basically kills them. Which we saw with, well, no, we haven't seen it. It only happens to Ben in the original game. It happens, we'll see it on Claire's scenario. And if they're a match, I don't know what happens, because you don't ever see it be a match, basically. Main shaft. Her stupid fucking hacking gun. God, that's so dumb.
I was just thinking about you.
That makes two of us. I was getting worried.
No, we make a good team. I gotta ask you something.
Way's clear. Please, tell me you got it.
Oh, I got it.
Let me verify the G sample and we get the hell out of here.
Before we do that, I ran into Annette. She claims you're not FBI.
Oh, Leon. Why couldn't you just hand over the sample?
As I realized, as much as I wanted to trust you, I didn't.
I really hoped it wouldn't end up like this.
So that's all this was. I was just some pawn to you,
Look, I'm just doing my job.
and I'm doing mine, so drop that damn gun! I'm taking you in.
Hand over the sample, Leon. I don't want to hurt you.
And you shoot me. But I don't think you can.
no one gets that sample now.
Hold on. I think I can.
Forget it.
Shut up, I've got you.
It's not worth it.
No, it's really not.
Do this.
Take care of yourself, Leon.
No!
Dude, you knew her for like 8 hours. Get over it. Okay. So, before I get into one thing, I want to mention something. I like Capcom's little attentions to details, and I didn't notice until I watched that cutscene just now that Ada's Mauser actually has, and I mean it makes sense, but I didn't figure Capcom would do it just because, but it actually has a Heal magazine release. A lot of German firearms, although Leon's doesn't, but I think Leon's was meant more for, but anyway, a lot of German-made firearms, handguns, have mag releases on the heel instead of what most Western Americans know of as the mag release, like towards the trigger guard, as a button, where that one's like a little heel, like a little lever. But anyway, I don't know if you guys haven't noticed, I don't like Ada. I didn't like Ada in the original series, in 2 or anything, and I don't like Ada as a character. She's not, I just don't like her. Everybody loves Ada, and I'm just like, why? She's why? Like, I don't understand. I really don't.
Detonation.
Who's that? Claire!
Leon? You're down here too!
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down. Listen to me. You need to get out. Fast.
Yeah. There's a way out. We can make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? Hey, Leon, you're breaking up.
Forget about me. Just get out of here. Damn it.
And it's funny that I don't like Ada in that I like Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid, and they're the same in that you don't know who the fuck they're working for. They're like quadruple agents for 80 different people. I just don't like Ada. I can't explain why. There's a lot of things I don't like about her. I just don't find her that interesting. I never did. I think her coolest performance was in Resident Evil Damnation, the second CGI movie, and the fight she gets to have with the... She's not Russian, she's like Ukrainian or something. I don't know nationalities, I'm sorry. But the fight she has with the chick at, like, towards the end of the movie, that was cool, but... Yeah, that's about it.
What the?
And I just still love how naive Leon is. I find it funny. I guess I really don't need to kill you, I just need you out of my way.
Until detonation.
And also, it wouldn't be a Resident Evil game without a giant explosion at the end. Hey, I wanted this. I really wanted this. Can you slide down a ladder, Leon? Is your naivete preventing you from doing so? Ooh! I forgot he shows up. I completely forgot he shows up there. Finally caught you. I finally caught you, Mr. Oh God, Mr. Kennedy, please. The fire, it burns me. Why are you talking like that? I don't know. Mr. Kennedy, no. Mr. Scott. Oh no, the fire, it burns. Please save me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the problems I've caused you. What accent is that? I don't know, Mr. Kennedy. It keeps changing. It's probably because the person voicing me doesn't know accents and he's trying not to be too overly offensive. Because he doesn't think half the time before he speaks. Mr. Kennedy, don't leave me. No. No. Oh god, my inventory is like cramped. Full of shit that I don't need. I really don't need handgun ammo. I have one shotgun shell. I also don't need all these knives, to be honest. I'd rather have the shotgun just in the off chance that that one shell is gonna make a difference. Which it won't, but I'm gonna take it anyway. And I'm gonna go ahead and top off. Is there no typewriter here? No. Okay.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central.
Welcome to the finale, boys and girls. Welcome to the finale. And might be my favorite design in the game. Usually it's G, but the boss coming up, he was okay in the original game, but his redesign for this one is fucking sweet. Yeah, the Tyrant's back. And he's got a makeover. Yeah, look at this. I fucking love this. Oh god. Ooh, I meant to run. So one thing I want to point out is this segment is based on time, not damage. You can damage him, but it's really, I think you might be able to speed it up based on how much damage you do. Ooh, but it's not based on damage. It's purely based on time. Ooh, I wanted to run, but I'm waiting. He's got it. There it is, I think. Why am I standing in front of him shooting? Why am I being dumb? I need to stop being dumb. But he has a Q, a Vulcan Q, shit, for an instant death attack. And I'm waiting for it. Shit. You know what? That's it right there. When he does that, shoot him with whatever you have. Shoot him in the heart. You want to stagger him. Because he will one-hit kill you. Shit nuggets. Shit. I'm gonna die probably. Turn around so I can just shoot you in the heart. Yep, I'm gonna die because I was being really dumb. I don't know why I'm being dumb, but yes, that segment is based on time, not damage done to him, if I remember correctly. I'm still gonna shoot him with the handgun because it might speed it up. I'm pretty positive it's based on time though. And notice that, yeah, it's Super Tyrant. That is what he is now, but notice one thing, he's missing half of his coat. That big coat that he was wearing wasn't just to make him blend in with society, which is what that Tyrant was meant for. It was meant to try to blend in. That coat is a limiter, and it keeps random T-virus mutations at bay. And now that he doesn't have that coat, and he's sustained so much damage, ugh, he has mutated into this super cool Super Tyrant. I love the design of the Super Tyrant in this game. It's so good. Oh! Make my fucking... I was gonna say that one clenched my butthole, but he hit me. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to see if I could be cheeky and dodge to the... Oh, God! And dodge underneath him. Ha-ha! Nope. Oh god, I'm stuck on the controls. Whooshka! Oof! Fug nuggets. It's funny going back and editing these and just listening to the random shit that, like, I say. Like, it's not even words, it's just nonsense. There we go. Hey, that looks like a Resident Evil name,
We'll call it even.
yeah, and somehow fucking Ada's alive. Fuck that shit. But that is a Resident Evil, staple. The bazooka.
Where did this thing come from?
Oh, snap. That's a great shot. I love that. Let's get a little ways away from him and blast him with Big Boomer. Deuces. He's just a pair of legs now. But yeah, I love the design of the Super Tyrant in this one. He's so much cooler looking with half of his jaw missing and shit. It's so cool.
You have arrived at the bottom level.
Did I get 2 of them? I shouldn't do that, but there's... Hey! No. Bad. On my way.
Shit! Gotta get out of here.
Pretty sure that Super Tyrant fight is mainly based on time, but doing damage to him speeds it up. But you can get the rocket launcher without even firing a shot. I could be wrong, though. If I am, let me know.
Can't believe I actually miss her.
Leon?
Hey. We made it.
Just like
Hello,
I said.
Claire, and a child I've never seen. Alright. Well, that is Leon's scenario for Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 2 2019. Whatever you want to call it. So if you liked the content, if you like what you watched, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, although I don't tweet a lot, but I'm going to try to start doing that if I can get a reason to. I do stream occasionally. I want to do that more. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, tell your friends, tell your family, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so that's gonna do it. Stay tuned for the important stuff from Claire's B scenario. I don't think there's a difference between Leon's B scenario. If there's any difference, I will show that off as well, but anyway, that's going to do it for now. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did, and I look forward to I'm sorry. I saw that dude's name. It's David Cockman, and the 4-year-old in me finds that hilarious. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, take it easy, and have a good one. Later, everybody. See you in the next scenario. Later, everyone.